Want to have a quickie?
Sure.
All right. Well, this week we have my favorite.
Oh. Wine, of
Yes.
course.
And I really need this. It's been a tough day. So, if you want some, get it now because I'm going to drink the whole bottle.
Is that a euphemism?
Oh, don't you wish it was? Anyway.
What do we have?
Anyway, we have Michael Stephen Kavic Winery's Duquesne.
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 It's French for Duquesne.
It's French for Duquesne. Yes.
Well,
It's
show them the
French.
bottle. Look.
You show them the bottle. You're a much better bottle shower than am I.
All right. Give me a pour.
I will.
Okay, what do you know about Michael Stephen Kavic?
I know his name is Michael Stephen Kavic.
It's been a long
First
date.
of all. Yes, it has. Well, the Kavics are my favorite wine people in all of Pittsburgh. Besides the other wine people that I know.
Okay.
Michael Kavic's a doctor.
Mm-hmm. Surgeon, actually.
Surgeon, yes. He's a surgeon, and he also teaches.
Mm-hmm.
And Mrs. Kavic works for a nonprofit organization. And of course, they also work at the winery.
Mm-hmm. And they make really good wine.
They make awesome wine.
Okay, so what do you know about Duquesne?
Duquesne is a hybrid?
I think it is.
Pretty sure it's.
So it's a white hybrid. Let's call it a white hybrid.
Yes.
So, all right, let's give it a nose here.
It's French for good.
Okay, very first off, it reminds me of Traminette.
Yes.
It reminds me a lot of Traminette on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little bit of perfume, but not a lot of perfume. Not like a Gewurz. You know, Gewurz, you're going to have a lot of perfumey. And this is just slightly perfumey.
Right. It's not too bad. Right.
So it's a lot of acid on the nose, a lot of Traminette smell.
There's a bit of what am I thinking of? Like a really? Oh no, there's a giant cat.
He doesn't drink much.
Jeez. It has kind of a sweet tart smell. Oh, it has. Get your tail out of the way, Jed. Yeah, it has. It has kind of a sweet tart smell to it.
Mm-hmm.
And apples.
And it's been that kind of week, hasn't it?
It totally has been. Oh,
Sweet tart apples. You get a Gewurz, kind of Traminette kind of thing on the nose with some strong acid. So let's give it a taste.
All right, let's do that.
Right off the bat, it's sweeter than you expect.
Yes.
But not overly sweet. It reminds me of an Alsatian or a Finger Lakes Riesling. And the amount of acid plus the same amount of sweetness in it.
I agree. The thing that I really like about this Duquesne is that it has sort of a really nice smoothness to it, almost a buttery quality.
Yeah.
Almost a
I'm getting that
malolactic
tonight.
quality. It's
Yeah, the
very
buttery quality.
honey smooth. So despite the fact that it does have some sweetness to it, it's really easy to drink, and it has that nice crisp finish on the end that gives it some balance and doesn't make it all sugar. But at the same time, it's really pleasant to drink. Really, honeyed and nice.
Right, yeah, honey, and that little bit of acid on the end makes you want to come back for another sip. That's what I always get out of it.
And then, oddly enough, on the back end, and I've noticed this with Traminette too, and you're going to call me crazy.
You're crazy.
But there is just a hint, and it's odd in a white wine, so it's easy to misplace.
Okay.
Just a hint of tobacco. So what it reminds me of...
See, I think you're crazy because that's not what I was thinking you were going to say.
Oh, what did you think I was going to say?
Vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's where my reasoning comes into play. I'm thinking it's tobacco. My memory's saying that. But what it reminds me of, just what I'm catching on the back of it, is, you remember my grandma and grandpa Fawcett?
Mm-hmm.
When you'd walk into their kitchen, the taste of it kind of gives me an impression of that smell. That's why I'm thinking it's tobacco.
You mean the cheap 1950 cigarette smell?
Maybe.
That's not a good
1950
thing.
cigarette smell. Or tobacco. Or kitchen.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Your opinion's as good as mine.
Only mine's funnier.
So.
No, just kidding.
Mm-hmm. So this was $12.99, I think.
Yeah, it's $12.99.
Yeah, it's a nice, different kind of weekday wine. The price range is about right.
Yeah.
It's local to Pittsburgh, so I think you can get it shipped in state.
Yeah, it's right in Carnegie.
Carnegie.
I don't know. Whatever you want to call it.
They're only open on the weekends, so go on the weekend.
Yeah, they're open on the weekends, and for the winter time, and I don't know if they'll continue this, but they're open on Fridays too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going to be open.
So I have the Michael Stephen Kavic Duquesne. Try it if you can. It's worth trying, even if you're not a big fan of hybrids. If you're a Gewurz fan, if you're a Traminette fan, I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's a refreshingly different white wine. A nice, pleasingly sweet one. Would go with some food.
Right.